So hey guys, the Vitor Pereira press conference pre-Everton has just taken place, and you're going to want to stick around for this one because we have some very, very, very positive news that's coming out of this press conference. Team news, thoughts ahead of the game, what do you think on Everton? But there was a lot of questions, as you can imagine, regarding Matheus Cunha. In fact, to the point that he got at one point really frustrated with the one journalist about keep asking him about Matheus Cunha. But let's cover that off first, Mr. Matheus Cunha, because he was asked about him. Of course, what does it mean? How long does he expect the ban to be? Well, he replied with regards to that. He doesn't know. We'll wait and see. He was asked about Matheus. He said he's a good lad. He's done a lot for us. Now's the time for us as a team to support him. Then asked again about the fact that he's, the temper. He asked, you've got a lot of support at the club and all of that. Do you think he needs to see a psychiatrist to deal with his anger? He said, maybe. He reiterated that Matheus has done a lot for the club. He went on to say that during the game against Bournemouth, he was struggling a little bit with a hamstring, and he was telling Matheus not to run back and defend, to stay up front, because he felt that we were going to go to penalties, and he felt that maybe Matheus was getting a little bit frustrated that he couldn't do more to help the team, and it all came out in that way. Either way, it's clearly a conversation that's been had with Vitor Pereira and Matheus. He says now's the time to support him and help him, and he will come back stronger. And again, he pushed back on the journalist. He says, we are not a one-man team. We are a team. We're just not going to build a team around one player. We're about the team. We're about my players and all of that. So that was quite interesting and positive. Talked about Everton, of course. He said that Everton are a very, very, very good, strong side, doing really, really well. Was asked about Everton in the fact that he nearly came to the Premier League a couple of times with Everton, and obviously their supporters at the time didn't want him and sort of put the kibosh on it, and they didn't go with him. So he's had to wait a lot longer to get into the Premier League. But again, he reiterated, I don't worry about the Everton. We have to show our strengths, our identity, what we're doing. On that, they referred to the Bournemouth game, and stay tuned because I've got this good news coming up. They referred to the Bournemouth game, and he said we had players in that moment in the Bournemouth game: Cunha, Doherty, Menezes. Strand Larsen was only supposed to say 7 minutes. Cunha, they were all not fully on it in terms of their fitness, and which is why we ended up having to defend against a very aggressive team. But he was very, very proud of the players, the fact that they dug in. He said he knows their souls, he knows they're ready to fight, and that is why he's very, very confident about the future of Wolverhampton Wanderers. On to the positive, surprising and good news that we have for you guys, and that would be the team news, the injury news, which he was asked about, of course, because there's a lot of people, that were kind of saying about the game last week, about worrying about injuries and all of that sort of jazz. And he has confirmed that available for the game against Everton is Bellegarde, Rodrigo Gomez, Menezes, and, which I'm quite surprised about, Agbadou. He said that Agbadou, they've all been training and all in touch for selection for the squad. He was asked about Agbadou, whether or not he will be able to start. He says, I don't know, I will make a decision on that. But the good news is, and we're going to share this good news. We're going to share this good news with the man, the myth, the legend. It is It's Mr. Magic Master. I was just saying this, we're just finishing off the game. The injury news is out, Dad. Available for selection for tomorrow, Rodrigo Gomez.
Oh, very good.
Available for selection tomorrow, Conchalo Guedes.
Oh, good.
Available for selection tomorrow, Bellegarde.
Oh, good.
Available for selection tomorrow,
Yeah.
Minetzi.
Oh, well.
Available for selection tomorrow, Agbadu.
Yeah, all right.
So that's positive news. Well, how you said, obviously did say they're just coming back from injury, so we'll see. That's quite positive news.
Yeah.
The other thing that he was asked about was Molineux under the lights. He says he wants to make the supporters proud. We need to make our supporters proud. And we need to be that 12th man, because if we can get him over the line, even though he only thought if you've watched the preview, you've heard his score prediction for this week. He might have changed his mind now.
Yeah.
But like, we've got to do our job.
We're going to win this one, don't we?
We're going to try our best.
Yeah.
And Dad, I think we need to celebrate that good news
Certainly do, David. It sounds promising, David.
by going for tea and cake. What do you say?
I agree with that as well.
He agrees with that. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you've enjoyed this one.
Day.
It's a lovely day. I'm with my dad.
Yeah.
I love him to bits. And let's hope we can get those 3 points against Everton. It's not going to be easy. There's 7 games unbeaten. No. But hey, let's make it Molineux under the lights. Let's make it a special occasion. Let's get the 3 points. Fingers crossed.
Definitely got to get 3 points, David.
Else, well, you know, we're going last as well, 8 o'clock. Leave your thoughts. 8 o'clock kick-off, yes.
Oh,
8 o'clock kick-off it is.
Past my bedtime.
Past your bedtime. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video, it's put a smile on his face. Hit that, smash that like button. And of course, please, the only favour I ever ask you is subscribe. It helps us out, helps us grow, helps us do more for you guys. And there's loads of content coming after the game. Until the next one, from me and Magic, always Wolves.